Ever wondered how computers store information like names, numbers, or even results? In this video, you will learn about variables and data types. By the end, you will be able to store and manage data like a pro. What is variable? Imagine you are in a library. Every bookshelf has a label like science, history, or Python books. Inside the shelf, you store books that match that label. In programming, a variable just works like that level on the shelf. A variable is just a name you give to a piece of data you want to store in memory. Now let's code. Okay, now I'll show you how to write variables and print them. So here I'm writing name. It's a person's name and a text type data we're storing here. So like Mr. Nerd I would like to give. And then write roll equals to 119 and give a GPA as this assume it's a person result. So you can write a fractional number here as 3.5 or 3.24, whatever you like. Okay, so we write three different variables which contains three different type of data, right? First one is a text one, second one is a natural number, and third one is a fraction. Okay, now see how to print all of this. So to print them is very easy. We can just simply write here print. And which variable you want to print, just write that one. Okay, so I have written the name and we'll run it. And you can see the Mr. Nerd is printed. So what variable you want to print, just write that name and it will show which type of variable it's containing. And then we have roll and GPA. And then write GPA. And we'll run the code and see these results. And yes, these are also printed. Very easy, right? Now I'll show you a good method to write print this type of variable so that anyone can understand what you are printing. So what we'll write here, inside of print, when we write anything using in double quotation mark, it will print it as like it is. So I'd like to write it this. The first variable is a person's name, so I'll define it like person name is. Then using comma, we are writing the name. So you can see after running this code, it's showing that person name is, then the variable what we have here, Mr. Nerd, the information that contains by name. Then as similarly, we can write the person role and the person's GPA. And let's run this code and I can see the results. Isn't it nice and understandable? Okay, now these are different types of data, like name contains different type of data, role contains different type of data. Okay, so which type of data these are containing? The text type data is here, or string type data. Another information I'd like to give you, inside of your code, if you want to add comment, for much more clear code or to understand by yourself that what you're writing, to remember what you have written, you can use comment, which are write by using hash. So by using hash, you can write comment. It does not affect the other codes or anything. It's just comment here to understand what you are writing. Okay. Now learn what is data types. Imagine you are packing your backpack for school. Inside, you place different items, a pen, a notebook, a calculator, your ID card, a lunchbox, and so on. Each item has different purpose, shape, size, just like data types in Python. Python needs to understand what kind of item you are storing, so it knows how to use it. Okay, let's see, we have here a string. To store text type data, we use string. Then we have integer. To store whole number of natural numbers, we use integer. Then we have float. To store the decimal numbers or fractional numbers, we have the float type data. Then we have boolean for true-false condition, like this homework is done or not. Then we have list. To list a similar type of data, we use the list. Okay, so I think it's clear. Now let's code. Now I will show you how to see different types of data in Python. By just writing some code, you can see which type of data your variable is containing. Now here we have these three data I have already showed you. Now I'll show you which type of data these are storing. I'll simply just write type and then the variable, the type and the variable name. Then run the button and you will see there is a str is writing here. It means this is string type data name is containing. Is it clear? Okay, then I'll show you the others also. Like role, we can just simply write print, then type, then the role type data. So it will show which type of data is role containing. And for the GPA, it will also show which type of data is containing. Okay, now run it. And you can see the role is containing integer type data and the GPA is containing float type data. Now write some other examples of variables and data types. So I'll make some new variables containing different type of data. Like homework is done. So homework done equals to true. So can you say which type of data is it? I have already showed it. Let's write in comment section and I'll see if you are right or wrong. Okay, let's write the list of subjects. Can we say which type of data is it? Okay, I'm showing you it. Just write print, then type, then that which variable you are writing here, then print type list of subjects and run the code. Yes, this is boolean and homework work done is true. As I have previously mentioned, this is a boolean type data. Then the list of subjects like maths, physics, chemistry. We are storing subjects and similar type data here. So this is how lists work. And I hope it's clear. Okay, so today we have learned what is variable, types of data in Python with real-world examples.